What's going on, gamers? Riverboy here with Game Gym Online, once again, to bring you a brand new video and lesson on the most useful mechanic in Rocket League, the Wavedash. This mechanic is very useful for retaining your momentum or gaining speed when you are low on boost. This lesson will also be a great tool for you to start learning how to maneuver your car's orientation using air roll. For today's warm-up, we're going to start with some eye exercises. To do this eye exercise, all you have to do is grab a pencil, pen, or in my case, I'll be using a Sharpie marker. All you have to do is put the Sharpie pencil in front of your eyes, about a foot away, and direct all your attention from your eyes to the center of the pen. Afterwards, move the pen out of the way and focus back onto the wall you are looking at or your monitor. Do this about 10 times repeatedly, and we'll come back once you have done this 10 times. For our second eye exercise, or warm-up, we're going to start with our pen or pencil again, and this time, instead of just moving it out of the way, we're going to make an X pattern with our pen and pencil, following it with just our eyeballs. Keep in mind that it is very important to not move our head at all. We want to just be moving the object around and following it with our eyeballs. This will help our hand-eye coordination when it comes to in-game later on. Do this about 5 times or when you have reached each corner of your X. Now that we've done our eye warm-ups for today, let's get into some free play and just play around with the ball a little bit. A challenge for our warm-up today could be to hit the ball 12 times in 30 seconds. We'll go ahead and do this for about 10 minutes, and we'll be right back for our first exercise. First, we're going to learn how to wave dash when on the ground in free play. Utilizing this mechanic in this specific situation from the ground is great in picking up speed when you are low on boost. What you want to do is jump once and tilt your car backwards so that your back 2 wheels will land on the ground before your front 2. As your back wheels touch the ground, as your car is falling to the ground, flip forward and you should be propelled forward. You will know if you've done this mechanic correctly because you'll propel forward, land on all 4 of your wheels, and see the supersonic trail coming out the 2 back wheels indicating you have reached max speed. You might find that if you're mistiming the mechanic or don't land the right way, your car will flip forward or spin out like so. But don't worry, it happens to everyone when learning this mechanic for the first time, and if this is happening to you, just keep practicing in free play until you can successfully do this mechanic for at least half of your attempts. Now we're going to use this mechanic when jumping off a wall. This is especially important because there will be situations where you find yourself on the wall and need to get back down on defense quickly. In free play, start out by driving relatively low on the wall. What you're going to want to do is jump off the wall and hold air roll to correct your car so that your 4 wheels are facing the ground like so. Now, just as we did with the Wavedash in the beginning, all you have to do is tilt your car back so the front 2 wheels will land before the front 2, and use your second flip to propel yourself forward as the back 2 touches the ground. Practice this for about 5 to 10 minutes in free play, and then we'll come back for our third exercise. Now that we've done our first 2 exercises on the Wavedash, we're moving on to our last exercise. Let's hop in game. This last drill will consist of us doing wave dashing onto a wall from the ground. Essentially, we are doing the previous drill in reverse. This is why I mentioned to make sure you are comfortable doing the wave dash on the ground first before we start moving on to more complex exercises. To start, drive towards the wall from the ground and jump right before you are about to start driving up the wall. You want to use your air roll mechanic to tilt your car so that you are sideways in the air with your wheels facing towards the wall like so. The goal of this is to try to land your back two wheels on the wall first, the same way we did on the ground in the other drills. As we did in the other drills, do not forget to flip forward as you are about to hit the wall, and this should propel you forward. Like we said before, this drill can be a bit challenging as the timing is a bit more trickier, so try to aim to complete 1 out of every 3 attempts. Now that we have gone over our 3 exercises for the Wavedash, we can now use it in our ranked games. Wave dashing is one of the most useful mechanics, as we said before, because there will be situations where you cannot always pick up boost, but must pick up speed. Therefore, there will be many situations where you can use the Wavedash, as you will not always have a lot of boost. Look to Wavedash 5 times in each of your ranked games, and rewatch this video if you need to figure out what you need to improve on as the season goes on. The Wavedash is one of the most useful mechanics due to its ability to generate instant speed while being low on boost. Today in this lesson, we learned how to Wavedash onto the ground, how to Wavedash from the wall to the ground, and how to Wavedash from the ground to the wall. I'll see you on the battlefield, gamers.